Hi folks, I'm Barton. I've been asked to take a moment this morning and share with you how I fish for catfish here on Wilson and Pickwick Lakes. What I'm doing today is what I call a controlled drift or slow trolling basically. You can see I'm back here in the back of the boat. I've got an iPilot trolling motor I've got programmed over a route, fishing a flat here in the mouth of a tributary creek, and it lets me be hand-free. I can sit back here, bait, take fish off, whatever I need to do. But all I'm doing this morning, I've got 6 rods out. I've got 4 B&M cat rods back here in the back and Driftmaster rod holders. And one thing you gotta have is a good quality rod holder, because sometimes you may double with 5 or 10 pound fish. So a good sturdy rod holder is important. But I've got 4 rods set up here in the back, and I'm trolling them straight down with Carolina rigs. I've got line counters on some of them, but basically you drop it to the bottom, hit the bottom, reel up about 3 cranks. You want to stay 12, 15 inches to 3 feet off the bottom. And then I've got 2 rods on the side, and all I'm doing is just trolling across this flat, and I'm using a circle hook, so when a fish does get on, he hooks himself. All I've got to do is go over there and reel the fish up. So it's a pretty nice setup, and when I'm fishing normally with clients, I can put 2 clients in the back. I can put 1 up there with me in the front, and the guy in the front fishes the 2 front rods, and everybody back here has 2 rods apiece also.
Tell me about why you got your dip net there.
The dip net is right there. It's handy. We put that hole there when we designed this War Eagle boat. That was one thing I was talking about. You always need to know where your net was. So we come up with the idea of just putting a hole there, and today we're fishing for meat fish. We got the little net. Normally we have a net you can put me in, but the net's right there. All I got to do is reach for it and go back and get my fish again and never leave my seat.
Show us one of those cats you caught this morning.
Okay. I've got a nice 80-gallon live well in here, and one of the problems when the fish run from side to side is catching them, but that's our largest of the morning. That's about an 8-pound fish. Again, we're meat fishing. We're not fishing for trophy fish this morning. We're fishing for the frying pan. So we've got one like this big one. We've got 4 or 5 more in the 1 to 3 pound range. But that's typical. That size and a little bit smaller is what we're targeting for the supper table.
If people want to get a hold of you, how do they get a hold of you, Brian?
They can give me a phone call at 256-412-0969. Visit my website at brianbartonoutdoors.com. You can see my rates, the different packages I do. I also do smallmouth bass and striper. Or you can send me an email at brianbartonoutdoors@aol.com.